First off, I'd like to explain it is a gorgeous day here in Michigan and it's not raining. So everybody is out doing yard work and you might hear some of those sounds, and everybody's at the gun range and you'll definitely hear some of those sounds. Just wanted to explain. I think as gardeners, you may be familiar with this. This is Mel Bartholomew's Grow More and Less Space. It's his square foot gardening. And this type of gardening became really popular probably over 20 years ago, and still many home gardeners are using it today. And I myself use a modified approach. It is an intensive gardening, but it is something easily to understand because everything is planted in 12 by 12 squares. Hey resilient citizens, it's Potpourri here, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe below so you can receive more of my gardening and other videos, and click on that little bell icon if you want to be notified every time I post a video. But when I started, first I marked off all the squares with yarn or string, and that became a hassle, so I came up with something else. I have these I made, and I made them from, I guess it's called plastic canvas that people use for needlepoint or for maybe cross stitch, I'm not sure, but it is very durable. I have had these templates for, gosh, over 15 years, and they still are great. And what I did using Mel's directions was, this is to plant one plant in a 12-foot area. So gives you I just cut it out so it would be right. Then there are certain seeds that you can plant 4 to a square. So I measured those out and cut out those. And then there are certain ones, which, oops, I don't have it with me, like the beans that you can plant 9 to a square, or carrots that you can plant 16 to a square. And I'll show you how I use these when I'm planting. Okay, I'm using the 9 grid to plant peas. So I just push kind of down like this. Place my peas. Okay, all in. Then I merely flip it over so I can do the next square foot, and I just push them down. Okay, that's all there is to it, and you have perfectly even planting. Now this is very economical. I think you can get one of these squares for about 99 cents. So you could really have all you need in 4 of these, so it would be, $4 to have all the templates you need. But recently I saw on Tangie's Freedom Homestead this. It's called the seeding square. And it incorporates a lot of things that I tried to do myself. Let me open it up and show you. Now it comes with this guide, right, to show you what you plant in what holes. And it is covered a little bit, so it's protective, but I'm going to actually laminate it so it's more protected. And then this, see it, is the device. Now, what's neat about it is it has the funnel here that you can disconnect and put on the front if you want to funnel in the seeds. And if you notice, it's color. So remember those, what I said, 16 in a square for carrots? Those are the red holes, right? Well, what about if it's peas or beans? Well, those are the yellow holes, 9. And of course you have one in the middle, which is for only 1 per square foot. And you have the 4, which would be like for garlic. So, very easy to understand. It has here, hand gripping. And what's also neat about it, it comes with this. Get a little closer, can you see it? And it's a little tool, it marks it off 1, 2, 3, or 4. So for planning, you know how deep to go. But then on the other end, it has so you can have those very little like carrot seeds here and put them in the holes. It's a little scoop. The other neat thing about it is it's magnetic. Here you have it. You would use this and you press it in, okay? And then when you're planting something, you use your handy little tool here. And let's say it's 1 inch deep, then you would be doing this until it goes down to the 1 inch. Okay, put in your seed and then cover up the holes. And you do that for each one. So it works pretty nifty, and it gives you a grid. You can kind of see the outline here. Now on my garden, I use a lot of compost on top, and I do not till it in because that can actually damage some of your soil. So I don't have a nice even top, and very often there's leaf litter or other things on top. But it gives you an idea how it works. So if you want a really low cost way to do it, use my plastic canvas templates. It works well, but this is pretty ingenious, and I have to give her credit. I bought this myself. I did not get sent this to review because I thought, I really like the idea that went behind it, and I think I'm going to be using this probably instead of my canvas. So this is an option for you, but this is a more expensive option. I think it's almost $30, and you could have my templates for like $4. So it's up to you what you want to do. But do you hear those crows? I mean, isn't it amazing? Somehow they say, oh, Potpourri's making a video. I better be noisy. Anyway, so it's up to you, but I really think this is a pretty ingenious little device.